Drake's DUPPY freestyle hasn't even been out 24 hours, and it's already streamed 4 times the amount of Pusha T's whole album. That's crazy. The question is Pusha T going to get, and I hate to say this because I like Meek Mill, but Meek Milled, because that was a situation when Drake dropped Charged Up, and when he dropped back to back, Meek Mill still hadn't responded. And I think there was like 4 or 5 days in between. Meek didn't respond for 2 to 3 weeks later. Now, is Pusha T going to just sit back and enjoy this, or is he going to spar and get in the ring? Now, it hasn't been 24 hours yet, but it didn't even take Drake 24 hours to respond with DUPPY. I mean, his album had been out maybe 16 hours, and he already came back with DUPPY, and DUPPY was DUPPY. Now, you can't say that Drake has a ghostwriter at this point. I mean, do you think he just had the guy sitting there on the couch like, okay, let's go, we got to do our research? He's had his research done. This is a guy that's prepared for war at any moment. Reminds me a lot of 50 Cent in the 2000 era, the early 2000 era. He was ready for war at any moment, and still is. He just does it on Instagram now, but he's always ready for war. He's war ready. You got to be war ready when you're sparring with the greats. This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Hit that bell, hit that subscribe button, and if you want to run ads in the channel, it's jordantowermedia@gmail.com. Well, Drake already did just almost 5 million. He'll be at 5 million in like an hour probably on SoundCloud alone. Then if you include YouTube, everything else that it's streaming on, we're talking about 4 times the numbers of the whole Daytona album. That's crazy. So, I mean, we expect that. Drake's the top artist, okay? Pusha T's album is amazing, though. Make sure you guys go check it out. The production on there is amazing. Drake took shots at everybody. That was better than back to back almost. I mean, it just wasn't taking as hard a shot. Back to back was more harsh shots because he was coming out of a relationship he was in, and putting his whole success on Nicki Minaj, basically. But this, in other words, he was coming at Meek Mill's manhood. Meek Mill didn't respond in time. Pusha T's going to respond today. I mean, Pusha T is, I'm not going to sleep on Pusha T. The bars are there with Pusha T. I mean, just listen to his album. This guy can put things together quickly. So, and he's seasoned, okay? He's seasoned. He's been in the game for a long time and still relevant. Most people would wish that, to be relevant for that long. And I know Drake has a respect for Pusha T in a certain regard. That's why he responded so quickly. He's ready to respond this time. He's in album mode, and you don't respond to people that you don't respect. He completely respects them. So we'll have to see how this goes. But I'll keep you guys in tune today. Just giving you guys an update on what's going on. It's Jordan Tower with JT News. Hit that bell, hit that subscribe button. And if you want an ads in the channel, it's jordantowermedia@gmail.com.